about the common misconceptions of working from home. As you guys know, recently I was working from home and I learned a few things that I myself thought were true, but they really are not true. So something that I initially thought I would be able to do before I started working from home is the fact that I can do chores, I can do laundry, I can cook, I can wash the dishes if I wanted to when I was working from home. Definitely not. That is not true. That is a huge misconception. If you are logged into work, you gotta work. You will not be doing chores. So let's just take that first misconception out of the way because it's just not true, you guys. And second misconception is that you can take care of your kids. I don't have kids, but like I said, if you're going to be working from home, you treat your office space at home just like if you were at your work office space. So you're not going to be taking your kids to your work office space, so neither do you take them to your home office space because you will not get work done. You need to be attentive to your work. So definitely, if you think that you're going to be able to work from home and take care of the kids, that's not going to happen. Especially if you're going to be calling people all the time, you need to be on that phone. And obviously if somebody hears your kids or something, like, that's super unprofessional. Misconception number 3 is that you can just go out, leave your office space and go run errands. Definitely cannot do that. You need to work. You cannot leave your office space while you're supposed to be working to go run errands. Not gonna happen. You could do it during lunch, but not while you're working. So the next misconception is that when you're at home, when you're working from home, it is a relaxed work when I want vibe. That is not true. There are things that you need to accomplish during your work time. So that means that it's really not a relaxed work when I want vibe, because you need to deliver and make sure that you do your work during your work hours. So yeah, it's really not relaxing at all. And which takes me to the next thing, is that people think that when you're working from home you can work in bed. I mean, technically you can, but it's probably not the most productive thing to do, and it's probably very, very inconvenient for you to do that. I personally had to work at my office space because I cannot juggle the laptop, juggle the phone, and write notes at the same time if they're giving me information. Imagine doing that on a bed. Like, no, can't do that. The next misconception, because I've lost track of what number I am on, is that when you work from home you are less productive. For me, I think that is not true. I think that when I was working from home I was more productive because I was in a relaxed, calm state. When you're working in the office, especially if it's in cubicles, it's really hard for me, at least, to concentrate on my job. If I have other people talking in the background, it's really hard for me to concentrate. So personally, I feel like I was a lot more productive working from home because I cut out so much background noise and I just focused on the work and I just couldn't hear anything. It was just me and my quiet environment. The next misconception is that you are not working as hard or as much while you're working from home. And obviously that is not true, because you still have deadlines, you still have to work just as hard as if you were working in the office. And a lot of people think that working from home means that you are less stressed out, which is obviously another misconception, because that is not true. When I was working from home, I didn't get up for my breaks, so I didn't go on a walk like I usually would if I was at the office. And I feel like I was stuck more to my desk and my chair than if I was at the office, because at the office I could just get up and go to the bathroom like really quickly, or if I need to take a quick break, just go walk around the lab. But here it's like, no, I feel like I was constantly like busy, constantly, which means that sometimes, because I wasn't taking care of myself, getting up and moving around, that I was just getting myself more stressed out, and obviously that's not good. So it's really not that less stressful. And last but not least, the other misconception is that nobody is watching you when you're working from home, which is technically not true. I mean, they're not over your shoulder watching you because they're not physically there, but they are still monitoring your work and making sure that you're getting your work done, whether that's through like the metrics that they use to see how the work is being done and if you're being productive enough. But I mean, they're still watching you. So anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and I'll see you on the next one.